My name is Dr. Von Crazy, and welcome back to more Torna the Golden Country! Last time we crossed the Danag Desert and made it to Oresco, the royal capital of Torna. And this time...
This is new.
This place would make a perfect base of operations.
There's a landmark there. And this time, we'll talk to Arias Passelgard Clemens and go into the palace. Lord Adam, and your Empress, Hugo! I expect there must be some sort of emergency. Quaestor Amalthus is also gracing us with his presence. Please, wait here. I'll inform the king you've arrived.
Malos aims for the seal?
Yes. He draws ever closer to the capital, leaving destruction in his wake. Our path here was littered with the wounds of his procession, my lord.
So, the Quaestor's report was true. Noble Hugo. At this time of grave peril, you have afforded us your trusty aid. Your due will be our eternal thanks.
I'm scarcely worthy of it, your majesty. As the Titans breathe, I merely followed Prince Adam against the peril we face. In truth, it is to him that your kind praise is due.
Ah, the trust of the dread Ardanian throne. 'Tis a much-valued gift to our young scion of Ileta. Mark it well. It gladdens me.
Your most noble honors pierce my unworthy heart, my lord.
Begging your pardon, lord, would that honor were the only currency in this grave business. An armed band transgressed the sacred boundaries of the capital without regal assent. The act merits bitter punishment.
Suppose you that our soldiers can subdue Malos alone?
I don't...
Indeed. The army of resistance fearlessly dashes to our nation's aid. They tremble not in the face of the mightiest of foes. To punish them is unthinkable.
Yes, but...
Zeta, what does not bend only breaks. We must suffer to Adam his just bounty. I hereby enfeoff you as Lord of Heblin.
This is too much for me, my lord. First, I must busy myself with the command of the resistance force. We can't allow Malos to take the seal. I'd be much obliged if you could grant permission for the resistance to move freely within your lands, lord.
As you wish. Brave soldiers of Torna, hear your king. Our country must make its own sacrifice to halt the terrible power of the Aegis.
Indol, too, pledges its flesh and blood to the cause. I humbly confess that it was my own lack of foresight which brought us to this pass.
My brother! Or rather, my lord, what is your aim? Why give Heblin to Adam?
He has declined our offer. Perhaps our good wishes suffice.
Yet still he holds all the power. He makes allies of foreign lords without permission and gathers together a fighting force.
Zeta, my brother, hear me well. The sickened world rests heavy upon my crown. I fear too heavy for my mortal neck.
Majesty.
And this disorderly throne is more apt for one such as Adam.
Brother, you mean to set my birthright on the caitiff's shoulders?
I can finally breathe! What's wrong? You got asthma or something? It's alright, there's no need for concern. Lady Laura gets like this whenever she has to deal with formal situations. That's not ideal. You're one to talk. You've been waiting outside the whole time, just idling by yourself. That's so selfish. Cut him some slack, Laura. Minoth has good reason not to go, especially when his least favorite individual was attending. Least favorite? Wait, you mean Amalthus, don't you? I'm sorry I didn't. It's fine. I'm a coward, I admit it. We should endeavor to make sure that Minoth steers well clear of the Quaestor in the future. So Adam, what's our next course of action? We may have warned them in time, but there's no telling when Malos might launch his attack. Indeed, we can start by taking a stroll around the city and seeing what the residents have to say. You can't be serious. Malos is virtually breathing down our necks and you want to waste time catching up? That's not what this is. We get to learn the lay of the land too, and we get an idea of the overall mood. He's right. Establishing a good rapport with the residents will give us an edge when the time comes. Perhaps the Aegis feels she can handle the situation all on her own. Fine, whatever. You go. You all know better than me, so go on ahead. Bunch of bullies. We're not saying it to be mean, Mithra. We all have to make concessions, and I think you even understand that now. You've really matured, you know. Am I supposed to take that as a compliment? You should. Adam's been looking out for you this whole time. You know he's being honest. Agreed. You should take his praise at face value. Now, let's get to exploring the city. Plenty of atmosphere to soak up. And we've got a new recipe, the Quaestor for, Minoth. That's a new book. We've gotten enough story progress to unlock it. I knew there was an excavation point in the garden somewhere. I just didn't know where it was.
Now.
Got you.
Buried down here.
Don't have to tell me twice.
You're mine now.
Rhombus chip and try something or other chip. That's not right. Wait, where did all those quests come from? They weren't there earlier. I'm gonna have my work cut out for me, aren't I? This rhombus chip can go on Bridget, I think. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. And Hayes can use the tri-chip. Now that we've done that, the gate is open, so we can head through it normally. We've already talked to everyone on the, north side of the city, so let's just head south and talk to people there. That's our objective. Here in Torna, we revere the might of the Titans. It's essentially our religion. Though it's not like we have much in the ways of special rituals or rules. We just believe in respecting the life that surrounds us. Titans, humans, blades, we're all the same, really. Every one of us is a gift to the world we live in, and sometimes it can be good to show our gratitude for that. Next up, Nopon Traveler. Meh, Tornan town wonderful! Impressive palaces, beautiful gardens, and this splendid moat, full of wonders! Sightseeing? Meh, no. At end of day, Deku is proud trader of Voltus Trade Guild. Wandering around town is to expand trading knowledge, meh? Anyone else around here? Aha! Perithium Guild member Momimi. Here's an info pawn. Other side of Motus, there is Fancy Schmetzy Gardens. And in one corner of gardens is very tall lookout point. View from tippy top is probably enough to make eyes hurt. Momimi like high places, but they not good for health. Give Momimi terrible urge to jump off the world below. After all, might be able to leap to super secret places from up there. Roof of buildings or hidden away back streets. But Mommy Micho landing from that high hurt like crazy, so probably best to resist urges and leave for real daredevils. We've jumped from that tower before, haven't we? And Clark. Man, there's really not much to do when you're guarding a warehouse on the edge of the city. Ho hum. Huh? You know this warehouse belongs to the Royal Palace, right? Don't come any closer or I'll do something. Nah, just kidding. You came all the way here and I'm so bored. How about a story to pass the time? This warehouse is actually old, like way old. It's been around for generations. Every once in a while, a rumor goes around that something is buried beneath it, like a treasure maybe. You wouldn't guess that it's that old though, would you? It's been redone so often, it looks like all the other boring buildings. I suppose? We've got a couple of fish farmers here. What do you think? Don't all these fish look happy and healthy? Feisty critters. I tell you, they've got it good. I'm even selling fish to the palace now. Considering who my best customer is, I really want to provide the best I can. Hey, what do you mean my fish don't look good enough to sell to the palace? See how many big glossy fish are swimming around in the moat? Every one of them started out in these piles. All I do is work in the warehouse. Work, work, work. I never get to do anything fun. I'd really love to do something touristy, like go on a shopping spree, or visit the park in the middle of the city. The park was designed for a famous gardener, did you know that? It's supposed to be so beautiful. Is that everything? Oh, I need to raise community to level 2, huh?
Ah, my favorite part. You're mine now.
I need 5 more supporters for the next level. I've completed further blade coaching, so I'll head back to Lasham Cove. Frankly, I'm amazed. I knew you were good, but I really thought that last part would be too much for you. Nobody's even come close to the level of skill you command. I'm gonna let Roly-Poly make the final decision, but I'm convinced he'll take a liking to you. We've arranged to rendezvous in the region of Aletta in Torna. Drop by when you have the time, and we can sort things out from there. Well then, be seeing ya. And we completed further blade coaching.
Give me a shout next time something happens.
Well, next we should head to Aletta. See if Roly-Poly is there to give us a new quest. I checked the requirements of Roly-Poly's next quest, and we can't do it yet. So I'm going to be doing some different quests in the meantime. Starting in Gormont, actually. There's a couple of things I want to do here. First, I want to head to Coulee Lake. I want to head through here, and there's a quest in the middle of the lake way over there. I also want to grab some waterside collection points while I'm here because I need to find fish for Aegeon's crafting recipes.
This takes me back.
Listen to the sound of my voice.
While we're in Gormont, some people do want to fight enemies here. Even the lizards, I believe, are for Minot? Someone wants that. Jin wants to fight Groll Plambus, but I'm not about to fight them right now.
What have we got here?
And we found the Coulee Lake camp, which I think is a landmark. There we are.
One of my favorite parts of adventure.
Oh, that nasty article. Not nice. Will friend listen to woes of Poon Poon? There was ferocious Quaestor on rampage. Oh, woe is Poon Poon. Rotten monster set upon Poon Poon in Poon Poon's special napping place. Poon Poon's blood boils with desire for vengeance. Revenge! But Poon Poon has certain values that prevent taking up arms, peace-loving, nap-loving, and so on. But still, Poon Poon would like to see grin wiped from rude monster's face. Friends, Poon Poon cries for justice. Please take Poon Poon's place and give monster's friends a good right drubbing. Monster not feel so tough when little pals are done in will reflect on area of ways. Would like friends to know the name of beast is Maris Crustep. Poon Poon not like feeling being bested by beastly entity. And monster has many, many friends around in swampy lands around camp. Make mincemeat of 3, and Poon Poon can rest easy in bed knowing justice has been done. Poon Poon wait here and ponder with wonder of existence.
We couldn't very well leave it alone, could we?
And we've got the quest, Poon Poon's rival. Or maybe it's Pun Pun. Who knows? Oh, here's some guarding a... Wow, that's level 35. I don't know if I'll be able to win this, but...
You're all ready for this.
Worth a shot. It's guarding the,
Lucky break.
the thing. Oh, someone else got the snag. It's guarding the miasma, so there's going to be more enemies showing up, and there might even be more powerful enemies. Okay, this is going very well.
Let's go.
I've got this covered.
My friends, picture mine's a team.
I'll drive them away personally.
Okay, maybe not. Let's see if I can make this happen. No.
It has some unexpected uses, too.
Alright, what do you need for that?
Hey, if it makes my life easier.
Bonnet stuffed peppers. That'll be hard to make right now. Well, I've got that marked on my map at least. More Geno lizards. Imba lizards, get back here. Fine, I'll fight the Ropal instead. I believe Brigid wants to fight Geno Ropals. Or maybe it's a Gion. It's someone Hugo has. Here's the second nearest Crustep.
Remember to heal. Impact.
Great.
That was Mithra's level 4 special. Don't think I've shown that before.
This will require all
This will be the last Miras Crustep.
I'm getting into it. Fisticuffs favor the prepared.
I can't afford to fall behind.
This should let everyone relax more. You can rely on me.
I've improved measurably.
I wonder if I can beat a Groll Clambus, actually.
Yeah. Don't go overboard, all right?
Break!
Adam, let's do it together.
Let's speed this up!
Don't let the chance go to waste.
Yeah! Spinning wheel!
Round cucker.
Ready
You're
to
wide
add
open.
to
Don't
command.
Let me
Ooh, Ultimate Aurora.
You won't like this.
Flame combo. Third stage.
Ice revolution.
Ultimate Aurora topple.
I might just do this.
We'll do what must be just.
Don't think you'll get away.
Got him!
No match for us.
I am left feeling
Heck yeah!
some regret.
I just beat a level 40 while I was level 31. That is incredible. Well, I guess that one was level 39. But still, pretty impressive, don't you think? And let's talk to Poon Poon. Yay! Victory! Now rotten monsters know bashy smashy consequences of nopon bothering. Now Poon Poon can enjoy naps with no fear to heart's content. Much thanks to friends.
Whoa. This is awkward.
Now Poon Poon can nap in safety and undisturbance. If friends ever need to help with, say, mowing of lawn, Poon Poon happy to repay debt, not to hesitate. And with that done... Oh, right.
One less problem in the world.
And with that done, we've got a campsite right here. Let's see if we can make anything. We've got a new recipe for you. Steel salmon tempura. I still need tree crabs and steel salmon. I think steel salmon are Torna, and I know tree crabs are gourmati.
How do you like it?
Might as well make these while I'm here. Oh, I can make some new charms.
This came out very well. This came out very well.
Wildflower salad. I need one more moonbeam banana. I need 2 of these for Hayes' affinity chart, so I'm going to try to get that as quickly as possible. Moonbeam bananas are gourmati vegetables. Oh, far-sighted talisman. Yes, beautiful.
I hope you'll appreciate the embroidery.
And an exercising talisman
May
for
it
good
serve
measure.
you well.
Nothing new here, nothing new here. Electrocyte. Increases lure range.
Phew.
Worth having.
Finished.
Oh, and I can make a bunch of these.
There. A cologne to covet. I was so self-absorbed, I almost burnt it to cinders. There. A cologne to covet. I was so self-absorbed, I almost burnt it to cinders.
Quite useful. And I might as well chat while I'm here. Maybe if we wander around the capital, we can get a handle on the problems and concerns of the people. Good idea. Vox Populi. Torna has much to celebrate. Technology, wealth, and peace. But I'm sure that the people here are like any other, in having many problems, small and large. Yeah, the realities of life are more or less the same wherever you go. I wonder how helpful we can really be. Again, if people are in need, then we should at least try to help them. We still have time before Malos gets here. We should make good use of it. Indeed. Perhaps by aiding the community, we will find allies in unexpected places. There is surely merit in trying, is there not? Maybe you have a point. Well, now let's use that far-sighted talisman, because it is actually a Gion's favorite item.
I hope I am never parted from it. It's an unfamiliar feeling. Like I want it all for myself.
And because we used his favorite item, the far-sighted talisman,
Use my power to its utmost.
we've got his level 2 super strength. And we're about halfway to his level 3 super strength. I just need to get a bunch more money. Oh, and the green barrel's here. Nice.
Ah, my favorite part.
I've already got the Gneo-Ropals. Oh, and a treasure trove.
Ah, my favorite part.
Ah, Astor Flyers. Aegeon wants to fight these, so they are near Coulee Lake and also in other places. They're pretty common. Just find them, fight them, get more power.
Suddenly, it all look so different.
Let's catch our breath and move out.
Next, I want to see if I can get any further into the Cavern of the Seal. Oh, looks like it. Let's see what's waiting for us in here. We've got a burrowed insect nest. And a treasure trove.
Ah, my favorite part.
Chivalric Metal Gauntlet and Aggro Boost 3. Aggro Boost is good on our tank blades. But what's that metal? Restores 3% when canceling an auto attack with an art. I don't think that's all that great. Anything else in this? Nope, looks like that's the end. There's only one more seal left, and you'll need every single slate piece to get it.
What do we got here?
Oh, I found a treasure trove just underneath Let Bridge. Next up, let's talk to Buzz in Hyper Village. You seem to be able folk. I got a little job for ya. You might have noticed that Ferris live in the vicinity of this here Hyper Village. Well, it'd help me out if you could defeat a few of the ugly brutes and bring me some Ferris beast meat. I normally go out and hunt the Ferris myself, but lately they've been more aggressive than normal, so I'm not up to taking them on myself. Without Ferris beast meat, we can't make Hyper meatball stew. Which is to say, we can't make the one famous dish served at Tio's Inn. On top of that, my son's feeling a mighty craving for the stuff, and I don't want him to go hungry. So will you help us out? We're relying on you. And we get the quest for the lack of a hunter.
Don't you worry. I've got this.
I've probably already got that. I talked to the sun. Did you bring me the first beast meat I wanted? Much appreciated. This means Tio will be able to keep up serving his specialty, at least for the time being. I'll also be able to feed my son Hybrid Meatball Stew to his stomach's content. As for our reward, well, you might have noticed we're not exactly living in luxury here. Every day is a struggle. How about I give you the recipe for Hybrid Meatball Stew? Like they say, teach a man to fish. Tio might not be too pleased with me sharing his recipe, but that's his problem, not mine. Anyway, thanks. I hope the recipe serves you well. And we get the item, the Hyper Meatball Stew. And community.
I do only what His Majesty asks of me.
The monsters are getting fierce lately. I'm glad I asked you for help, else my son might not have made it. Though I do feel bad about going round Tio's back. 3 more. And that'll complete the quest for lack of a hunter.
I'm glad it all worked out.
I found a treasure trove over here when I was going to the next quest.
You're mine now.
Next up, I want to head over here and talk to Chanel, the tactless adventurer. There's nothing here. Nothing at all. That fraud? If that nopon told me false information, I swear. What? Why am I angry? What's it to you? Here, this treasure map. The other day, in Torna's capital, I met a nopon who sold it to me on the cheap. X-Mut's the spot, he said. And I believed him. I've been up to the Golden Twin Mesa looking all over, but haven't found a thing. Guess this treasure map isn't worth the paper it's drawn on. Guess I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up. Or maybe I'm just going about this the wrong way. I need some kind of special skill to find the treasure. I'm fed up with this now, but maybe you could have a go at tracking this treasure down. What do you say? Of course, if you bring it back, I'll let you keep it. Promise. Because, you know, finding out the truth of the matter is more important to me than the treasure right now. Good luck with that. And we get the quest, here be treasure.
In troubled times, we help each other.
Well, someone in our party knows how to read maps, so we know we have to go...
To see us?
Go. Go away. Don't want to bother. Alright, with that guy far behind us, here's our excavation point. No problem.
My favorite part.
And it gives us a decent amount of money. So I guess there is treasure here. Well, let's just head back to that adventurer and tell her the good news. Bad news? The news. We found it. What? You found the treasure? Really? Wow. So the nopon was telling the truth after all. I hope you won't hold it against me for bothering you with my little misunderstanding, will you? And thank you ever so much for getting to the bottom of my little mystery, even if it wasn't much of one. Like I promised, the treasure's yours.
Why, thanks.
Looks like the map that nopon sold me wasn't actually hogwash. Great, because I already bought another one, and this time to an island with actual golden berries. 2 more supporters. And that'll complete the quest.
Give me a shout next time something happens.
Oh, and we got a new recipe for that, too. On the opposite side of the Golden Twin Mesa, now that I've gotten away from those enemies, we have a greedy adventurer lying in the dirt over here. Ugh. Water. Hang in there. Here, drink this. And we get the quest, The Secret of Danog.
We cannot turn them away.
Water. These aren't water. I've got a few of these ruby pineapples. Man, he wants a lot of things. Holy. Oh, those sour avocados are really good. Ah, I feel so much better. You really saved my bacon, thank you. The name's Palva. Just an adventurer with a dream of finding fame and fortune here in the Danog Desert. Though dream implies it might actually happen, eh? Believe you, it's definitely gonna happen. It has to. I was feeling pretty ravenous, so I chowed down on a couple of red pollen orbs I found in a green barrel. Hey, what are you doing with my green barrels? Those are mine! I'm supposed to break those. But then my whole body got really hot, and I gulped down a whole bunch of water. I waited for my partner, but they never came back. When I ran out of food and water, I thought I was gonna die. Why didn't you just go back to the capital? I didn't want to give up my lead. The legends say the Danog Desert has gold just lying around all over the place for anyone to take. And my partner and I made it out here before anyone else. Hey, Adam, is that true about the gold? Ask any Taunton school child and they'll tell you that it is. No more than a legend, then. Tch, I should have known you were non-believers. Steady on, we're not doubting you. We didn't come all the way out here to dig because of some childhood fairy tale, you know. I've got a machine that tells you exactly where the gold is. I see. So that's your hidden weapon. Precisely. My partner hauled it up in a load of salvage. All it needs is a gravitonic clutch and it should be up and running and sniffing out gold like nobody's business. The machine doesn't look all that amazing to me. Palva! Sorry doing on is slightly late. Slightly? I nearly shriveled up and died of thirst out here. Biggest apologies. Oh, wait, it's you! Meh, friends are same friends who helped Dudon before! Fancy meeting you here. Wait a sec. Dudon, you know these people? Yes. Friends were big help when Dudon needed to get gravitonic clutch. Wow, small world, eh? Anyway, this isn't the time for our chit-chat. No siree. We need to get the Fortune Finder Matron 4000 up and running. Dudon on it! All done. Does it work? When switch on, machine will run all over Donnog Desert and find gold that's buried in sand. Probably. Wow, pretty impressive. It's sure some high-tech wizardry, that's for sure. Right then, Dudon, my old matey. Time to close our eyes, cross our fingers, and dream of gold. Switch on now! Oh-ho, it's back! Did it find anything? Dudon? I noticed the Fortune Finder Matron failed to find a Matron any fortune. Meh. It turned out that Dudon's self-taught engineering skills not sufficient. You bloody nopon! I sunk every last penny of my savings into modding the FF4000 so it better produce results and fast. Machine need remodeled by expert. Like crazy inventor who live in capital, or anyone. Please do not pressuring Dudon anymore. He seems to have cracked a little. Hey, please help me out. Dudon has already outlived his usefulness, so you're all I've got. To tell you the truth, I'm a little curious as to whether there's any gold in the desert, so why not? Yes, indeed. Consider my interest piqued. Okay then, let's find someone who's good with machinery. Isn't Hugo good with machinery? Oh, we lost community for that. How rude. Yep. I can go either to the capital and talk to an engineer there, or I can just go to a campsite and make the Hugos gold finder with Hugo. I'm pretty sure both produce the same result.
I'm a little nervous, to tell you the truth.
I need scarlet coils and muscle branches. Muscle branches are found in Gormod, and I think scarlet coils are here in Torna. If you don't want to make the gold detector with Hugo's crafting skill, you want to talk to this guy. I'm gonna use Hugo's crafting skill, though. Scarlet coils can be found here near Torgoth. There's one right there. How did I miss a green barrel?
My favorite.
In Torgoth. Oh my goodness. It was right at the entrance, too. Anyway, the reason I'm actually here in Torgoth is because that's where you can find muscle branches. There's a couple of wood piles around, and you can just gather them from those. Another one? Just up here by this tree, there's 2 more green barrels. How do I keep missing these?
You're mine now. This takes me back.
I'm something of an expert.
And that'll do it. Well, now I should have everything I need.
Shall we get started?
I can make a prism pickaxe, too, and it doesn't use anything I need. Increases item discovery rate.
Success!
My cooking will make you howl for more. And that's a promise.
Might as well make a moisturizing bagel while
It
I'm
tastes
here. I
better
haven't
than
made
it
it yet.
looks. Probably.
Now, back to the Donnog Desert. Back in the Donnog Desert, let's talk to Palva. So you got it rebuilt? Yep. We can't rightly say if it was successful or not. No, it's bound to work. I know it. Well, I believe it. At least, I hope. Certainly decreased rapidly. Dudon will just cross wings and flip switch. Yeah, we should just go for it. You're right. Flip that switch, Dudon, my dude. Looks like it came back with something. What is it? It's covered in sand. I can't really make it out. I hope it's gold. Will you look? I can't stand the tension. Can we? Yes, please do. What if a monster jumps out at us? That would be really unlikely.
This takes me back.
And what's here? About 500 money. So the legends were true. There really was gold buried in the Danag Desert. Palva's dream came true! Really? Are you sure the machine didn't just find gold that traveling merchants dropped accidentally? It did seem to mostly be small change. What a buzzkill. I can't believe we didn't find any fabulous wealth after all that effort. I'd have made more money if I'd spent my time feeding armories back home. Aw, cheer up. Dunon had fun, Palava. Yeah, I guess it was pretty fun, wasn't it? Thanks for all your help, everybody. I'm sorry it was all for nothing. Ah, don't worry about it. It was an entertaining diversion, to say the least. That's for sure. Dream of gold was beautiful while it lasted, meh? And we get Dudon's community back. Oh, no.
Thanks for that.
I can't believe we managed to solve the mystery of the Danag Desert. I suppose I'll need to find a new mystery now. Any ideas?
Well, this is awkward.
Thank friends for helping Dudon with Get Rich Quick scheme. Dudon guess that means is now actually rich. Enough to eat delicious meat every day. And now we just need one more. And that'll complete our quest.
Aren't you glad you asked us?
And with that done, next time on Torna the Golden Country, we'll be heading to Oresco, doing one last quest, and we'll head back, regroup at the capital, and wait for Malos' attack. See you guys then.